welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kira. I hope you are excited to be locked in with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications, and let's get started on the video. As you see in the title, I will be giving y'all some Netflix recommendations, and I will also be rating them. I have 10 shows I will be telling y'all about today, and I have watched every single show. I will also be showing trailers for a few of the shows, but not all. First show is The Flash. Okay, if you know me, you know I love The Flash. So, The Flash isn't a Netflix original. It is on the CW channel, but Netflix has all the seasons. So, The Flash is a superhero show. It's based on a comic, obviously. It's a really good show, especially if you're into, DC and Marvel, and, a lot of action going on in the film or show. I think you would really enjoy this show. I love it. I'm sure you love it. I rate The Flash for a 10 out of 10, and here's the trailer. Next show is Unbreakable, Kimmy, Schimdt. Okay, so this show was a little weird at first, only because you're like, what's the point of this show? Like, what is really going on? So, Kimmy was basically locked up in a bunker for 15 years, along with a few other women who were kidnapped by this man. And basically, the police find them, and she essentially wants to start a life in New York. So, being away for 15 years, she don't know, like, what's the newest things, what has happened in the last 15 years. She's trying to adjust to life, and she's trying to start a life for herself. And she has a super positive attitude that you would just be like, why is she so happy with everything that's going on? But the show is really good. It's really funny. I really rate the show out of a 10 out of 10. And here's the trailer.
Merry Christmas, sisters. Apocalypse, apocalypse. We caused it with our dumbness.
Let's go! Let's go! We found them!
A miracle today in Durnsville, Indiana. 4 women rescued from an underground apocalypse cult.
It's all still here. I'm not going back. What? I'm staying here.
Who is this?
I'm your new roommate. I will be very comfortable in here.
You got a secret.
I am one of the Indiana mole women.
From the news.
I spent 15 years in that bunker eating beans out of a Florida marlin's cap. I just want to be a normal person. I'm having candy for dinner. Scram, you stupid Titus, dancing is about butts now.
It is, girl.
I got a job.
Rushing it.
You'll need to be here by 6 every morning to get Buckley up for school. Then get me up at 10, but don't wake me up. You want a water?
No thanks.
Like a raging bull. You better be gunning like a cannonball. I don't want to hear you say a thing at all.
Please tell me that you're normal.
Oh, I'm very normal. I've had everything normal happen to me.
You yell in your sleep. You bite my nails. And we still don't know why you're afraid of Velcro.
What's your plan? You have maybe 4 years of that youthful glow left. After that, you'll be stuck marrying a primary care physician or one of those off-brand Kennedys.
Life beats you up. You can either curl up in a ball and die, or you can stand up and say, we're different, and you can't break us.
You got my attention.
Hey, Red, you're making me wish I was those jeans.
Well, I wish I was your yellow hat.
If you want to try me on.
Look out, New York. Nothing can stop us now.
Next show is Lucifer. Okay. Lucifer is another show that's based on a comic book. It was originally on the Fox channel, but Netflix has now worked the show, so now it will premiere on Netflix. It's a really good show. At first, it was like a slow start, but please don't let that stop you from like finishing the show. So as you get like towards the end of the first season, you'll be really engaged because there's a lot going on. Because you're like, Lucifer, like, are you with the devil? Like, what's going on? And he has such, like, I don't even know how to describe his attitude, but it just have you so engaged to be like, how is he doing this? How is he doing that? Like, it's really good. So I really suggest this show. I'm rating it a 9 out of 10 only because it's kind of a slow start, but it's really good. And here's the trailer.
People like to tell me things, those deep, dark, naughty little desires that are on their mind.
And you're not marrying this human stain because you're actually in love with him, right?
God, no.
No.
Oh my, I can't believe I just said that.
Must be something about his face.
Hey, boss.
Remember me? Can I have your autograph?
Did I sell my soul to the devil?
So the devil made you do it, did he? The alcohol and the drugs, the topless selfies. The choices are on you, my dear. Pull yourself together.
Any witnesses? Lucifer Morningstar. Is that a stage name?
God-given, I'm afraid.
Why don't you tell me something? How did she end up dying in a hailstorm of bullets and you get away without a scratch?
The benefits of immortality. What will your corrupt little organization do about this?
We're done here.
Someone out there needs to be punished.
Stop caring. You're the devil. I think you have a visitor.
Menadil!
Your return to the underworld has been requested.
Let me just check my calendar. Here it is. The 7th of never through to the 15th of ain't gonna happen. How does that work for you guys? Try it. You think Father's upset now?
He will not be merciful for much longer.
We should be out there punishing those responsible. Come on, I'll help you.
How could you possibly help me?
I have the ability to draw out people's forbidden desires.
You're psychic or something?
No, I can't read people's minds. I'm not a Jedi. Watch and learn, okay? You're thinking about it, aren't you?
Do you two know each other?
No, but I know that look. So I wouldn't recommend it. I'm like walking heroin, very habit-forming. It never ends well.
I do yoga. Hot yoga.
What did you do to her? Did you roofie her?
What exactly do you think happens when the devil leaves hell? All of those demons, all of those tormented and tortured souls, where do you think they go?
You seem oddly immune to my charms.
Referring to them as charms, I think, is a bit of a stretch.
Did my father send you?
What's your name?
Lucifer.
Like the devil.
Exactly.
Next show is Person of Interest. Okay, so Person of Interest originally was on CBS a few years ago. It has since been canceled. Oh, listen, it's a really good show. Like, you'll be thinking like, okay, like, what's the point of this show? But it tells you a lot about how the government watches us through social media and, you know, all our credit card transactions. Like, it's a really good show if you want some type of idea of how the government tracks us, okay? And it's a lot of action in it. It's funny. It's really interesting, especially like if you're interested in how an assassin work or like how you would find a missing person, I guess. But yeah, I'm giving the show a 10 out of 10 rate. Next is Dear White People. So Dear White People is a really good show, especially if you want to be educated and more aware of how discrimination can go in any type of setting. So this show takes place on a college campus where, you know, it's co-ed, and it's also a mix of, you know, different cultures and races. This show is really good because it informs you of a lot of how, you know, discrimination can occur specifically on the college campus, because I feel like a lot of people, they go to college and they think because, oh, well, I go to HBCU and I'll be fine. But, like, they also don't think about that it'll be other people of other races and beliefs on the campus as well. So I think the show really brings awareness to that. So yeah, I give this show a 10 out of 10. And here's the trailer.
Sent you a fruit basket.
Yeah, and then they wrote the word bitch on a banana in an empowering way. Like, bitch. Okay, it's on.
Samantha. A black woman speaks truth and society loses its mind.
You don't believe that people should hear a progressive message about race from a white person.
That's not why you're doing this. You're just doing it to get back at me.
Hey. I was gonna meet,
I'm not a white nationalist.
You want a cookie or something?
Baldwin said to be a Negro and relatively conscious is to be in a rage almost all the time.
Damn, Alec Baldwin was a genius.
Oh, hell. Isn't this campus polarized enough? Somebody's got to keep the peace.
This is Winchester. We gotta do better.
Is this a movement or a primal scream?
Both. We can't even get through a discussion without it devolving into a Maury Povich DNA reveal.
I know that look.
There is this guy.
Is this a relationship or still just a penetration ship?
Hey, girl! Wow! Wow, wow! You gonna get that?
The African-American.
The White Whisperer.
Che Guevara at Fashion Week. What? The black guy in a white sitcom.
The mean gay dude who's all get it, girl. Sorry, not sorry.
The filmmaker behind Am I Racist?
Agatha Shifty.
The cat lady with no cats.
Kirkland's Signature. And Coulter.
Peace.
I'ma hit you back in a minute.
That back and forth was so good, I felt like Shonda Rhimes wrote us.
I was thinking that the whole time, but I didn't think I could say it.
Next show is Trinkets. So Trinkets is kind of a weird show only because it's about how 3 girls became friends because they all have an addiction of stealing. I don't know the exact word for it, but that's essentially the thing. They all have an addiction to stealing, and it's kind of weird because they're in a support group trying to recover from their addiction, but they're still doing it. But I really think it's interesting. I think it's funny. The second season is coming out soon, so check it out. I give this show a 8 out of 10 rating. Next show is Jessica Jones. Okay, so I don't know if y'all getting this idea, but I love superheroes, okay? And Jessica Jones is a really good show. It's based on a comic book. It's Marvel, not DC now. It's Marvel. It's really good. Like, it's really different. It's funny. It's a lot of action. It'll have you think like, oh my goodness, like what is gonna happen next? It's a lot that goes on, especially, you know, it has 3 seasons. It has been canceled by Netflix, unfortunately. But each season is very different for me. It's very engaging. Like, it'll have you engaged to the screen, okay? It is a really good show. I really suggest it. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. And here's the trailer.
A big part of the job is looking for the worst in people. Turns out I excel at that.
You a PI?
I'm just trying to make a living. You know, booze costs money. Usually.
Jessica Jones. I saw you.
What do you want to know?
Can you punch through a wall? Stop a moving car?
A slow-moving car.
The way I see it,
He's back. He's coming for me.
Let's start now.
No!
Jessica, I'm the only one who matches you. But we're inevitable.
Oh my God. God didn't do this. The devil did. And I'm gonna find him.
Cage. So Luke Cage is another superhero show based on a comic book. It is Marvel as well. Netflix canceled it. But Luke Cage is based on an African American man who went to jail, and he was basically a testing subject. And I guess you could say the experiment went wrong, but he came out with superpowers essentially and was super straight. So at first he was very resistant or using his powers, but he realized, you know, his powers can help him keep his community of Harlem safe. So I think it's a really good show, especially if you like a lot of action. And also, if you're gonna watch Jessica Jones and Luke Cage, you should also watch Iron Fist, Daredevil, and Defenders. I don't really like, this is a little off what I'm doing, but I don't really necessarily suggest Daredevil. Iron Fist is pretty good. It's not as good as Luke Cage and Jessica Jones, but it's still, you know, kind of there. I don't really suggest Daredevil only because I couldn't get through it. It wasn't really interesting to me. It might be to you. And all four of the shows plus Defenders, which is a limited series, all connect. So yeah, I give Luke Cage a 10 out of 10 rating. Next is Daybreak. So Daybreak is based on a show with all teenagers going through their high school years when a apocalypse occurred, and it basically turned all the adults into like zombies, I guess. I think that's what it is. And yeah, all the adults are zombies of some kind, and basically all the kids are trying to survive. It's kind of weird, but it's really funny. And it said that it was a limited series and Netflix canceled it, but it is what it is. But it's a really good limited series, so I really suggest it. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. And next is The Politician. So The Politician is based on a few students that are in high school and they're running for election. I think they're all trying to become president. They're school president, student council president. It's a really good show. It's kind of weird. It's a lot of drama. It's funny. It's pretty good. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications. Stay on the lookout for my next video. And I hope you all enjoy being locked in with me. Peace and love to you all.